There's a lot of crypto projects for us to cover today. All low-cap gems with massive potential, however, they're in 5 unique narratives. So, if you've got somewhere to be sure to check out these timestamps. Let's get started. Real quick, we can see that Bitcoin is having some form of correction, and as expected, altcoins are taking hits of about 10%, with Bitcoin making 2% downward moves. And I believe this is a good opportunity to accumulate some great low cap gems. And the first narrative we are going to be looking at is the Decentralized Science narrative, and one of my favorites being the Genomes DAO. So there's a lot of issues with genome sequencing as it is right now. The toolkits are very expensive, about $500, and Genome DAO provides a free kit to help you get started, and that's just one problem. There's also the issue of your data being sold out. Genetic data is extremely expensive and also very personal. So Genomes DAO is solving all of these issues by giving you a free testing kit in addition to the option of monetizing that data. So you've got the security, you've got the transparency of the blockchain, and you've also got monetization option. I think this makes Genome DAO a great project. Genomes DAO is a private and secure DNA data bank that puts you back in control of your genome utilizing AMD, SVS, ES, Vote, and blockchain technology. So if you look at their website, I think this project has a lot of potential. Earn money and anonymously power scientific and medical research. I'm very bullish on this project. I'm bullish on what they are doing, and I'm also super bullish within this niche that they are operating in. The genome sequencing niche is worth tens of billions of dollars, and if we can decentralize that and find a way to make it secure on the blockchain, I think this project will do very well in that regards. It's also got good collaboration with AMD, Consensus, and using the technology of the blockchain. The next one is actually the first decentralized science project that I found, and that's Cambria. Cambria is a great project that rewards innovation, and I think this is something that is important, not just in crypto, but for the benefit of society as a whole. Honestly speaking, I think Cambria is a unique project. Cambria tokens are necessary for interaction in the ecosystem. Solution seekers issue and award deep tech challenges and buy NFT licenses. So it's kind of a platform where people and scientists, researchers come to find answers, and then you get rewarded with the tokens for providing answers. I think this is a very good use of decentralized science, making it open source, making it available to everyone. Cambria is an interesting project. Innovators earn tokens for developing deep tech solutions and licensing IPs. So the project is simple, it's straightforward, and I love their mission. Cambria is an open innovation platform for deep tech, AI, robotics, blockchain, Internet of Things, augmented reality, virtual reality. Via the platform, especially with Cambria DAOs, anyone can collaborate in researching, developing, and commercializing deep tech solutions and get rewarded fairly for their contributions. This is what decentralized science is actually about, and I'm very bullish on Cambria. As a scientist myself, I think knowledge, especially good knowledge, should be open source and accessible to everyone, enabling it to become common sense. So I think Cambria has a lot of potential, and we're going to move on, from decentralized science to the next narrative that I'm super bullish on, and those are blockchain tools, projects that enhance a lot of utility within the space, and one of my favorites being XP Network. I'm a big bull of XP Network. I love the partnerships, I love the use case. I love that it's showing everyone that NFTs and cryptos are not just meme coins that don't provide much value to the space. XP Network is doing a lot of things right, especially for a low cap gem. The tokenomics and market cap reflects better on CoinGecko. It's about 3 million with 40% in circulation. So XP Network is also doing something that I love to see in a project, and that's interoperability. It achieves interoperability by being blockchain agnostic. And if you take a look at their Twitter, you would see very clearly why I'm bullish on this project. Constant updates, constant developments, partnership announcements. We are pleased to announce that XP Network has successfully integrated Wallet Connect version 2.0 into the NFT bridge. And look at this, from Binance Smart Chain to the Near network, they were able to do this using the XP Network. So for those of you who don't know, what the XP Network does is it allows the safe and secure bridging of NFT assets from one blockchain to another. I really love this mission. The blockchain agnostic aspect of it means any project that operates with NFT within crypto will find XP Network very useful, like we're seeing in this project right here. And the XP Network even does more than that. It also has this layer of security, audited by over 6 auditing firms. I think this is a great deal. Near Polygon, Binance, VeChain, Ethereum, Tron, Cardano all find the XP network useful because the NFT is worth hundreds of billions of dollars, and there's a lot of hacks when it comes to cross-chain bridges. XP network allows people to move their valuable assets in a secure manner, and that's something we'd like to see in the crypto space. So moving on from the XP network is Checkdot. I think this is another great tool, and not just great, a useful tool that we need in the crypto space. We need people to be able to invest in a safe and secure manner within crypto. The security aspect of crypto is extremely important, and I'm going to bring out a tweet of my very good friend Crypto Set here. Now, in this tweet here, Crypto Set is emphasizing the importance of security in crypto. It's an unfortunate need in crypto, and that's why we need a project like Checkdot. Checkdot is an insurance crypto project that helps people, invest safely and more securely within the space without worrying too much about losing their funds or platform hacks, stablecoin depegs, and many other issues like that within the crypto space. And I think the mission of Checkdot is great, and I like their utilization of AI as well. A Lowcap gem, 77% in circulation, excellent tokenomics, also within the Arbitrum ecosystem. So if you're hyped up about that, that's also a plus in your book, and a market cap of just $2.7 million. So I think Checkdot has a lot of potential. I think it can do very well in the long term. And we're going to move on to another narrative that I've been talking about quite recently, that I'm bullish on because it's solving a real world issue, and that's the freelance sector. We're going to start off with a very low cap gem that I'm bullish on, and that's Lancera. For a low cap gem, it's very impressive what partnerships this project has. They've got partnerships with Viot, IBM, and official data providers with Chainlink. This is something that very few projects are able to accomplish. Good tokenomics as well, 77% in circulation, $1.1 million in market cap. I think Lancera is going to do very well. You can see here their partnership with Chainlink is not just that they are using Chainlink or their platform, or Chainlink is somehow integrated with their platform, but this is a project that is a data provider, meaning other upcoming freelance projects within the crypto space can find them useful, can find their APIs useful, and I think this is super bullish, especially for a low cap project. Moving on from Lancera is the Hive project. Hive is another low cap gem, $1.5 million in market cap. Hive is an interesting project with a lot of bullish potential, in my opinion. You can see all of these issues that they are solving: higher with crypto, lower fees. Hive charges a significantly lower fees for using the platform, allowing freelancers to be fairly compensated for their performed work, and there's a lot of crypto projects that are accepted on the Hive platform, also making it a good blockchain tool like Lancera and XP network. The Hive project accepting payments in other cryptocurrencies gives utility to those crypto projects, allowing you to accept them as a means of payment without first exchanging them for fiat, something I love to see in the crypto space, allowing us to understand that crypto projects can be cryptocurrencies. So yeah, Hive is an interesting one. Very bullish on it. I believe it will do very well. I mean, look at all of these partnerships: Binance Smart Chain, Celtic, Ethereum, Phantom, Gate.io, KuCoin, Mexi Global, PancakeSwap. Interesting projects, strong, especially sitting at this market cap. Lots of bullish momentum. Pay attention to it. So the next narrative we're going to be talking about are the real world assets narratives, and the first one that I'm going to cover is the LFI. The reason why I really like LFI is that they have a way to actually verify that the properties that they are renting out have been legally attained, and I love to see that there's this issue of regulatory compliance that can affect a lot of crypto projects. So if LFI is able to show that, okay, we're actually tokenizing these properties that we are renting and giving loans out on, that's a great deal, in my opinion. So properties in the USA, properties in South Korea can be tokenized, can be turned into NFTs where people get fractions of it. And I think removing the barriers to investing within real estate and different real estate properties all over the world makes this project and makes this narrative very bullish, in my opinion. So this is a project I called Way Over Here. Patreon's up 7x. If you're interested in making gains like that, be sure to consider my Patreon. Links in the description. That was just a quick plugin. So I really like Elify. If you take a look at the website, you will see a new global real estate investment. Elify facilitates real estate backed NFTs so that digital asset loans can be more efficient. While Elify directs partnerships, unlimited deposits, no KYC, and a transparent loan process. This is a very important point for me. The transparency is a big deal. Seeing the paper, seeing the documents that they legally hold for them to collateralize is actually a big deal in my opinion. And the next real estate project that is on the crypto space that I'm bullish on is Labs Group. Again, all of these projects are experiencing a kind of dip because Daddy Bitcoin is retreating a little bit. So this might be a good opportunity to get exposure in a lot of these projects. So Labs Group is another interesting one, interesting partnerships, and they have more of this resort hotel approach and interesting marketing and partnerships, like with Arsenal. So you might not be a football fan. For my American friends, that's soccer, but it's interesting that they are able to secure these partnerships and markets very powerfully, meaning more eyes on the project. So I like the fact that they can market, and the marketing is not just all talk, it can actually be backed. So backing up your hype with real utility is a big deal. Labs makes real estate accessible for everyone by using Web3. StayNext is their main partner, and it's what is being used by Labs Group to achieve this real estate narrative that I've been talking about for the past few minutes. And the last one within this narrative is Relio. I like Relio because it provides a lot of DeFi tools, and blockchain tools are very important to me because if a crypto project can be more than just itself, can put itself to service to other crypto projects, they will do well because other projects want to do well, and they'll find these tools relevant, they'll find these tools useful, and investments from within crypto and outside crypto is a plus. So Relio is an interesting one. I think it will do very well. The Relio platform describes itself as an end-to-end blockchain-based SaaS platform for the issuance, investment, and life cycle management of digital securities and crypto assets. On their website, you can see the same thing, the same message: eliminating barriers, tapping into more markets, making it borderless. Someone like me, all the way in Africa, can invest in properties in the United States. A sweet deal. So eliminating barriers to invest, trade, and leverage exclusive real estate, private equity, and other real-world assets through decentralized finance. I'm bullish on Hive. I think it will do very well. There's a lot going for it, and I like the fact that they have several DeFi tools. And now we are going to move on to another sector, and that's entertainment. Gaming, metaverse, music. These parts are extremely important to a lot of crypto bros, and there are many projects, and that's why I like to cover the good ones on this channel. I've covered several entertainment cryptos, but some of my favorites are Defina Finance, Fabwealth, and I absolutely love Altura. These three projects are projects I've been calling for a very long time. Again, on my Patreon's up over 4x on Defina Finance, Fabwealth, and about 3x on Altura. I'm super bullish on these projects because these three projects have a lot of things going on for them. We've got cross-chain gaming with Fabwealth, we've got good variety with Defina Finance, and we've got a useful blockchain tool with Altura. Altura is a Unity verified solution, meaning it allows adoption within the blockchain, allowing Web2 game developers to get started within the Web3 space, something that I love to see on the project. So Altura has interesting tokenomics, over 73% in circulation, and a market cap of $22 million. I believe, for what they are doing, for the ease at which they allow adoption within the crypto space, I believe it can easily reach hundreds of millions of dollars. So a real low cap gem, this one. Fabwealth is also a low cap gem, sitting at $1.7 million, and Defina Finance $2.3 million. The latter two projects I've been talking about since they were less than $800,000 in market cap. Another entertainment crypto I'm going to be covering is Audios. However, Audios is not a low cap gem. It's about $370 million in market cap, a mid cap gem. And that's why tomorrow I'm going to be coming out with a buy alert on a low-cap gem within the music sector. You know, NFTs are commonly used for monkey pics and arts. I believe music is a good use for NFTs, allowing content creators to easily connect with their audience. With the market cap of Audius token, you can begin to appreciate how high crypto projects within the music space can go. This is a project that is less than $1 million in market cap and is something I'm very bullish on. So if you don't want to miss any buy alerts like that, and not just the buy alerts, please, my Patreon service is more than that. I also cover entry strategies, exit strategies, one-on-one conversations, portfolio management, coin reviews, and so much more. Consider checking out my Patreon. I've made lots of calls: Elify 7x, Defina Finance, Mask, SP Network, and so much more. Links in the description, especially if you want to navigate the crypto space in these confusing times. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Like, share, don't forget to subscribe, comment down below on any other project or topic you'd like me to cover, and I hope to see you next time. Stay safe and take care.